Alright, so today's lesson is going to be solving word problems using systems of equations. So there's a couple steps you're going to want to follow. So the first step is read the problem and identify two variables. So we've got Heather's school is selling tickets to a fall musical. On the first day of ticket sales, the school sold 4 adult tickets and 6 children tickets for a total of $102. The school took in $124 on the second day by selling 12 adult tickets and 4 children's tickets. You want to find the price of an adult ticket and the price of a child's ticket. So we're going to say X is the price of, maybe it would be easier if we said A and C. Say C is price of child ticket. A is the price of an adult ticket. So second, we want to write out 2 or more equations that relate these variables. So 4 children's tickets, or 4 adult tickets and 6 children's tickets was $102. So 4 times the cost of an adult ticket plus 6 times the cost of a child is $102. And then we have 12 adult tickets plus 4 children's tickets was $124. So I've set up a system, and I now have to think about what would be the best method to solve it. So neither of these are easy to kind of isolate a variable. So I think I'm going to go with elimination because I can see that multiplying 4 by -3, I would get a -12. So I'm going to go with elimination. I'm going to try to eliminate A by multiplying my first equation by -3. So I get -12A minus 18C equals -306. And then I'm going to add that to my second equation. So I'm choosing elimination here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract. My A's cancel out. I get -14C equals -182. And we'll divide by -14. And we get C is 13. Then once we have the cost of a child's ticket, we're going to plug that into either equation to get, so once we have that child ticket, I'm going to plug it into either equation to get the cost of an adult. I'm going to plug it into the first one. So from here, we're going to go ahead, multiply, subtract that over, and divide out. So we got 102, oops, I mean 78 there. Not sure why it's not letting me erase. It's okay, we'll just do this. Alright, so multiplying those out, we get 78. Subtract that 78 over, and I get 24. Divide that 4 out, we get 6. So kind of weird. Children actually cost more than the adults, so it must be something more geared towards children. I don't know, they're assuming more kids will come. So explaining our answer, child ticket costs $13, the adult ticket costs $6. And there we have it. So really the only new part today is write the system yourself. And then once you solve it, throw it back to the word problem. What did you actually find? Alright, so we'll try one more together here. So this one is 4 large cheeseburgers and 3 chocolate shakes cost $7. So 4 cheeseburgers, 3 shakes cost $7. And then we have 3 shakes cost 50 cents more than 1 cheeseburger. We want to know what's the cost of a cheeseburger and a shake. So C will be cost of cheeseburger. And S will be cost of shake. Sorry, that looks really sloppy. You guys get the idea? So here we've got 4 cheeseburgers plus 3 shakes equals $7. And then the second equation is a little harder. Right? We have to really pay attention to the wording here. So we have 3 shakes cost, so equal 50 cents more than a cheeseburger. And so 3 shakes cost 50 cents more than a cheeseburger. So when I look at this system, I'm seeing that cheeseburger has a coefficient of 1, so I'm thinking maybe substitution's my better bet. So I'm going to take this equation here, okay, it won't let me erase. It's very strange. Alright, so I'm going to take that 3 shakes is equal to 50 cents plus a cheeseburger, and I'm going to solve for C. So I'm going to subtract that 50 cents over. And we're going to plug that in. So 4 times 3 shakes minus 50 cents plus 3 shakes is equal to $7. So we will then distribute that in. Combine like terms. Be careful when you use S, it sometimes looks like a 5. So be very mindful if you're ever using S as a variable. It's always safe if you just use X and Y. Just a tip. So we end up by figuring out that a shake costs 60 cents. I would like to know where this restaurant is, because that's a nice, reasonable, cheap chocolate shake there. Then once we have the cost of the shake, we're going to plug it back in to either equation to figure out the cost of the cheeseburger. So we got 3 times 60 cents equals 50 cents plus the cost of the cheeseburger. And so we're tripling that 0.6, subtracting the 50 cents over. We get a cheeseburger costs $1.30. So again, really reasonable prices here. I don't think a place like this exists anymore. But for the word problem, that's what we're getting. So we've got a shake costs 60 cents and a cheeseburger costs $1.30. So now you guys have seen a few. I'm going to have you try out 2 on your own. Once you try them in the quiz, the next slide will be the answers with the work, so you can check to see how you did. And as always, please reach out if you have any questions or anything's not making sense. Thanks, guys.